I had some mukbangs, I have some vlogs, I have some cooking and some talks. I need you to like, I need you to share, I need you to subscribe, please.
Which is all part of MKW crew, Queen of Trades. So you're gonna like what's going on, and share with everybody. Your frenemy, your enemy, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, the son of a gun, the one that's fun. Pass this on. All right, so here we go. This is what we want to talk about today. What is happiness? You know, what is happiness? More importantly, what is happiness to you? You don't know? Take a moment to think about it. Is it just being able to have another chance to live life? Is it paying all your bills on time? Or do you like paying partial? Having enough to do with the rest? Electric cable, which one do I send it to? Does that make you happy? Are you happy in spite of that? Or are you happy when all that is taken care of? Because if that's happy, that means you're only happy till the next bill. Are you happy with yourself? Or are you just content? Content to me is like, well, you know, this is what the dice that was rolled, and this is what I'm doing, this is what I have. But happy means things is going the way, pretty much the way I like them to go. Let me see, how can I put this? When I talk to my wife, I often say I find her to be, after 41 years on this planet, and me trying to figure out most of them, why people do what they do, or why they move how they move, or why their perception is the way it is. I figure there's two problems. It's either acceptance or understanding. Now, most of us understand what's going on. We just don't want to accept what's going on. That, to me, affects your happiness. You know, I'm not going to say lower your expectations to be happy, but you almost have to accept after you understand. And I believe happiness kind of just falls into place during that. Like, okay, for instance, if you know you're going to be short every month on bills, let's just keep it 100. Most of us is check to check. Most of America, we don't fit in that 1% of wealth where, you know, we run the country. Like, I don't even want to mention names, because who I think is wealthy, they might just be rich. Wealth is a whole nother ball of wax, but I'm not in that percent that is helping to run this country in the way of I contribute to most of it. I'm regular tax, law-abiding citizen. So I'm week to week. Sometimes it don't even make it to the next pay period, and I'm looking at my money like, what? But my happiness is not contingent on what I have, because if that's the case, I'll never be happy. Now, thanks to God, I got a beautiful wife, I got beautiful children, I got a beautiful doggy, I got an okay job, can't complain about that. My parents are healthy, my in-laws are fine, healthy, and nobody's taking anything that I know of as being repossessed, or in the way of being repossessed or kicked out or whatever. So when those things are taken care of, we're good. Actually, if you think about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that little pyramid, let's talk about those things. You know, I could go into my books, but I don't want to be too lengthy with this. But if I pull my books out that I think is interesting, talks about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and the 1% being at the top is self-actualization. I would like to think I'm trying to approach that 1% where I'm in the self-actualization piece. Like I feel like I accept things as they are. There are a couple things I can't accept. It's just hard for me, and I don't understand unethical people. I just don't. I understand needy people. I understand disgruntled people. I understand unhappy people, but I don't understand unethical people. I just don't. Like, if somebody treats you like crap, how do you then get to go treat somebody else like crap? I don't get it. That's and I don't know if that falls under ethics, but I guess it does for me. Moral compass, ethics, whatever. I have had many decisions, as all the other billions of people out in the universe have. I've been treated like crap just like the next one has. I've been stabbed in the back just like the next one has. I've been stabbed in the front like the next one has. And I take all that and I say I don't want to treat the next person like that. Like, it's not like second nature, it's first nature to me. I'm just not going to treat you like I've been treated. I just don't get it. It's almost like parenting. If there's certain things you didn't like when you were a kid, you kind of remove that. Not say they were imperfect, it just you didn't like it, it didn't work for you as a kid. So when I'm raising my kids, I extract that, but I take what did work for me. So what is that? Going all the way around the mulberry bush, as I like to say, full circle. When we're talking about happiness, there are certain ingredients that go into being happy. For me, is breaking cycles. It's not being caught up in the hamster wheel that I have to do what everybody else did before me generationally. I don't have to follow the crowd that's at work. I am happy with myself. I am, if you listen to one of my other videos, I'm not insecure. So go over to youtube.com/TLM0406, and that's where you'll find me, and you'll see a lot of these videos. I have tons of these videos. My main thing is 365 Days of Happiness, and I discuss that, and at least once a week on Wednesdays at minimum for now. I have videos scheduled, and if you've missed them, you can go to the past, and I talk about happiness. What is happiness? If we can define happiness, I think we would we would cure most of the world's problems. I mean, you got so much crime happening because people are unhappy. We have divorce in the land because people are unhappy. You have suicide, homicide, genocide, because people are unhappy. And things aren't perfect in my life, but that's part of the acceptance. That's part of the understanding. What is perfect? Then we define that. That's a whole nother video. But perfection does not mean happiness, because you will never obtain perfection, so that means you'll never be happy. Happiness is a mood. Yes, it does come and go, but overall, I'm a happy guy. I'm happy with things in my life. Yes, I would like better. Yes, I would like to achieve more. Yes, I want to be that much better for my kids. Yes, I want to be that much better for my wife. Yes, I want to be healthier for myself. Yes, 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 yes. But does that take away from my happiness? No. Those are desires. I'm happy to be alive. I shouldn't actually be here. I had 3 blood clots. I want to say last year. Didn't even know I had them. Steady going to work, thinking I just had a cold, thinking I'm older actually. Last year, obviously, when I had it, I was 41. It was after my birthday. And I'm thinking I'm great. So I'm taking NyQuil because I think I just got a cold. You know, I grew up from the suck it up generation, so I'm like, it's a cold. I'm good. I told my wife, let me grab this NyQuil, let me get to work. And for like 2 weeks, I was just ready to say maybe I should go to the hospital. And I landed in the hospital. All these white coats stand up here looking at me like this. I concur. Do you concur? What movie is that? I concur. Do you concur? Put that in the bottom. I don't know if you watch this video, if you answer that question, because we 9 minutes in. That was a good movie when you find that out. If you can do it without Googling it, somebody gonna Google it. Man, I was making jokes because I knew I was blessed. My power is not in what men can do, because men can only go so far. And that means, when I say men, I mean the biblical version, when we say man and woman together. Not like, I don't need none of the feminazis kicking up. No, I'm not speaking of that. What I'm saying, man, humans. And it's a long story, but I'll tell that story another time. But 3 blood clots later, several doctors later, they don't know how I'm still here or how I walked into the hospital. And I say, because it wasn't my time. My time wasn't up. That's how I do it. I don't play that I think I got faith game, or I'm not even religious, so I don't belong to any church organization. That's another video. But I have faith in the higher power, trust me. And I shouldn't be here. Quote, shouldn't. So I'm happy to be here on this planet. I'm happy to wake up with my feet hurting from time to time, my back hurting from time to time, sciatic nerve from time to time, just out the clear blue. Somebody said to me on one of my videos, "You are so positive." I was always positive, but after you escape death, maybe a couple times, you start to either value, or you're going to be on the other end. I valued even more. Like, I'm good. I'm glad to be on this planet. So, that means I can, as long as I live, I can can't fix yesterday, but I can prepare for tomorrow and do better and that type of thing, and school my kids and make more videos so that when I am up out of here, hopefully long, and then infinity more longs after that, my greatest of greatest grandchildren can look back and be like, yo, I wish I could have met Grandpop. Seemed like he was a cool dude. Seemed like he would have been able to share. Well, that's what I like about these videos. They'll be here for infinity. You can just go ahead and Google your people's people, But anyway, that's a part of my happiness too, like just being able to do things differently for my kids. I'm happy to be around and happy to try to implement new things. I'm happy to see my kids growing up. I remember, sometimes I just look at my kids, like I remember when they got here, when they were born. I remember the day they came here. I remember what I assessed and what I thought when I saw them come here. Who I thought they were, exactly who I thought they were that first day they came here. No lie. I'll talk about my kids another video, but that's all a part of my happiness there. Happiness is being a part of something. If you're not a part of something, you're going to be miserable. I mean, a part could be you part of a YouTube community. It could be a part of something at the job. It could be a part of your in-laws. It could be your blood. It could be, whomever. Just be a part. Go be a part of something. That will contribute to your happiness. Trust me. When you're giving back, when you're a part of something, somebody's looking for you, or you want to be somewhere because somebody's counting on you, that adds to your happiness. It's not perfection, but it adds to your happiness. What is happiness? I pretty much told you. We're at 13 minutes and 16 seconds at this point, and I've pretty much defined to you what happiness is for me. I can tell you, family, happy about that, happy about my happy about having my job, my career. I remember when I didn't have a job. I remember being in the unemployment line. I remember those days. So when I do complain about work, it's very short-lived. It doesn't go into misery. It's just like, boy, I wish we could do better. Oh well, they're probably not. I'm thankful to have a job. That's what I go back and say. I'm happy to be in a community, literally a neighborhood that's peaceful. But everywhere I go, I carry peace with me, so it's going to be peace. And no, I didn't say carry a piece on me. I say carry peace with me. Peace, P-E-A-C-E, the biblical peace, not the peace 40 cal, 9 mil, 223 round. None of that. All right. I pretty much have talked long enough. My dog is over there snoring. I guess my voice is soothing to him. He always act like he worked 4 construction jobs every day. Like, dude be mad snoring. You know what I mean? So this is what you do. Your homework assignment is to figure out what happiness is. What is it to you? And drop it down below. Like, share, subscribe. And as my boy say, he always tell you that we gonna be bringing bangers. Adrian is something else. So stay tuned, man. Queen of Trades, MKW. I'm Lee Mims, Lee Mims Productions. Check my page out if you want more of these videos. And check out my music. instrumental music. God bless you, doggy. He just threw me off with that sneezing. Anywho, check out the links below. That'll take you where you need to be and let you see what you want to see. Peace.
I had some mukbangs, I have some vlogs, I have some cooking and some talks. I need you to like, I need you to share, I need you to subscribe, please.